everybody? It is your boy Cal back with another Xenoverse 2 video for you guys. Hey, we are here to talk about, like we usually do with a new DLC, the potential of a new Awoken skill coming in this DLC. Now, I will say I do feel DLC 12 is a perfect fit among all DLCs to add an Awoken skill to. It has also been very, very long since we've seen an Awoken skill within this game. And we're going to talk about all things like that within this video on top of what Awokens I would like to see and think have the best chance of happening. But before we do get into that, I want to promote the second channel really quick, guys. So anybody that is a Genshin Impact fan and plays the game, be sure to check out the second channel. I'll have it pop up as a card and probably have it linked down below in the description for you guys as well. Again, be sure to check it out if you are a Genshin fan. It would really mean a lot if you guys show some love and support over there to that channel. Now, getting back into this right here, talking about the potential of a new Awoken for DLC 12, and why I honestly think, like I said, this is the perfect DLC to add it in. First and foremost, I want to talk about that. This DLC is, like, most likely, I would probably say like 95 to 99% chance that it is the last one. I don't see them starting a new season of DLC going on with a whole type of new pack. Like, we already had the super pack, we had the extra pack, and this is going to be the last ultra pack. This will put an end to this season. I don't see them going in to a whole nother pack. Like, what the hell would they call it? Extra? Like, it would just be too many DLCs to accomplish at that point in time. So I do think that DLC 12 is the last one we're going to see. And if this is the last one we're going to see, why not go out with an absolute bang? Like, why not? Give the community what they love the most, because Awoken skills are by far the most hyped up thing in the community in terms of content. Like, yeah, some people might enjoy characters more than Awokens, but overall, as a whole, the community definitely loves Awokens the most in terms of content for DLC and free updates. And it's understandable why. I mean, Awokens are just absolutely dope. They're not only dope in the game and having them for your CAC, but they're dope in show as well. Like, they're a big staple in Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. I mean, I know as a kid, I would literally have the transformation where Goku was about to fight Android 19 and 20, really Android 19. Right before that, when he transforms before that fight, it was just such an epic, like, transformation that would get me so hyped, and it's something I would reenact myself. Like, I would literally be spiking up my hair as a kid, and then as Goku is doing the transformation, making the individual grunt sounds, all things like that, I would be doing it with him. Why? Because it was just so much fun, and the thought of transforming into a Super Saiyan was so dope. But that actually becomes somewhat of a reality with our actual CACs. So again, it's completely understandable why, by far, it is the most hyped content overall in the community for Xenoverse 2. So not only would it make a lot of sense for those reasons, you know, going out with a bang, all things like that, but also it has been a very long time since we've seen an Awoken on this game. I don't think some of you realize how long it's been since we've actually gotten a new Awoken for Xenoverse 2. Because the last new Awoken we got was Blue Evolution, and that was in DLC 9. DLC 9 may seem like it was actually longer away now that DLC 12 has been announced, but before DLC 12 was announced, really the last DLC we saw in the game was DLC 10, because even though they're counting the free update as number 11, they didn't promote it as a DLC in any way, shape, or form. They just called it the 11th update. They didn't say it was a DLC. They didn't say it was an Ultra Pack or anything like that. So it may have felt like, honestly, DLC 9 wasn't that long ago. But in reality, it was literally almost a year and a half at this point in time. August of 2019 is when DLC 9 came out, and that's when we got Blue Evolution Vegeta. We are in December, at the end of December of 2020 at this point in time, guys. So by the time the DLC comes out, we'll be in March or April of 2021, because they said it's due for a spring release. When I think of spring, I think of March or April, and I'm assuming that's when we'll see this actual DLC as well. So by that time, again, a year and 8 months since we have seen a new Awoken. It is long, long overdue. So the fact that it has been so damn long, the fact that this is most likely the last DLC, and the fact that it is the most hyped content you guys have to offer, you better come through with an Awoken skill. That's all I'm saying. Does it really matter which Awoken skill it is? No, not necessarily. As long as the community gets a new Awoken, I don't think they'll really be bothered. Whether it's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 4, or UI, because those are really the three transformations that I think actually have a chance. Super Saiyan Rose is one that I see people saying that they want in the comments, things like that, but it's one that'll probably never happen for Xenoverse, guys, because it's not really a Saiyan transformation. It's like a Saiyan God transformation. Even though Blue is like a Saiyan God transformation, what I'm saying more is like having the blood of a god, I guess you could say, in your veins is why that Rose came to form. So it's not something that's really going to happen for like Goku or Vegeta or anything like that. So it's not something that's going to be happening for our CACs as well. At least I don't think so. It just does not seem like Dims goes down that type of line and does a lot of what if type of stuff, I guess you could say. So with that being said, the three that I do think have a chance is God, Super Saiyan 4, and Ultra Instinct. Super Saiyan God, first and foremost, I think would probably make the most sense in terms of the future of this game, because if Xenoverse 3 does happen, or let's just say if and when Xenoverse 3 does happen, because it does seem very likely based off of all the stuff that we have found. If it does happen, guys, why not make the God transformation all into one? And if we were to get Super Saiyan God in DLC 12, that makes that very, very possible. To see what we have with Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 2 and 1 all in one transformation, they could definitely do that with the God transformations, having God to blue evolution. That, I think, would be so fire, and something a lot of people would have preferred to actually have happened in Xenoverse 2. Like, let me know down below in the comments if you would have preferred them to go God to blue evolution, but at the same time keep it all in one Awoken skill, like how what's it called, regular Super Saiyan is. Let me know about that down below in the comments if you guys would like that way, or if you just like the individual way that they have going on right now. But again, Super Saiyan God would not only make sense because it would finish that transformation, like actually give our CACs that God form that they basically completely skipped over. Like we really had Bulma come in with some like God waves or something like that. How GT Vegeta skipped over Super Saiyan 3 to go to 4. She did some similar shit for our CACs and had us skip over from Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan Blue. Like we just completely skipped God and did not even care. So again, Super Saiyan God would make a lot of sense from those reasons. Ultra Instinct is one that I think has a very good chance of happening as well if we do get a new Awoken, because obviously it's Ultra Instinct. It's very prevalent not only in manga but also Dragon Ball Heroes, things like that. And it's, again, it's Ultra Instinct. It's an Awoken that would finally be available to all races within the game. And I think for that reason, it would probably give the most longevity back to this game out of all the Awoken skills. Like if we were to get Ultra Instinct over God and Super Saiyan 4 and things like that, I truly think the player base would stay on the game longer, because now you have a new Awoken, not only for your Saiyans, but also your Namekians, your Majins, your Frieza race. Every race at that point in time would get a new Awoken skill. And I think that would make people play the game that much more, because again, like I said, now you're not only testing it on your Saiyan and using it online with your Saiyan, but you're also using it with all your other races as well. So I think that would probably be the best Awoken skill for the game's longevity. And then finally, the last Awoken skill that I probably think has the least chance of happening but would love to see is, of course, Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 is a transformation that's, I love it. I love the way it looks, the primalness behind it, all things like that. And it's something I've wanted in this game for a very long time. But sadly, I do not think it will happen. I feel like it has the least likely chance of happening, but then again, we are dealing with Bandai and Dimps, and they usually do the least likely things. Like nobody thought Super Saiyan Blue would have been the first transformation that we got after Super Saiyan 3. If we got a new Awoken at that point, especially during that time of the game, we thought it was either going to be Pure Progress, Super Saiyan 4, or Super Saiyan God. We didn't think that we would skip over Blue the way we did. So maybe they'll give Super Saiyan 4 at this point, because I don't think that it would really make sense. But again, we are dealing with Bandai and Dimps in this situation right here. But overall, man, those are my thoughts on a new Awoken, why I feel a new Awoken should be added in this DLC. Like I said, it's not only been a long time, but it would really be the perfect way to end this game in terms of the content for it. And then also, guys, just talked about, like I said, the Awokens that I would really like to see. Let me know which Awokens you would like to see most and why down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till next time, hope you guys have a good day. Peace, y'all.